Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, and the home team will look to extend their winning streak and keep the fans pumping. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Raiders start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. From the left side, takes it at center. Quick feed to Felix. And it's a quick pass to Kucherov. A little back and forth. Slick feed. Looks to make a play over to Kucherov. Centering feed. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
When a goaltender reads the play quickly, James, and they anticipate, they get to position quicker. When they get to position quicker, they get square to the shooter. That's exactly what he does here as he turns the wrister aside.
And the puck leaves the zone. Kucherov's taking it from his own end. Taken by Matthews. Handles the puck from the left side. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Feeds it on over to Kucherov. Here he is. Takes the shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Johansson's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Moves it quickly over to Kruger. And he takes the dish. The Indians looking against the half wall. Quick shot. Turns it aside with the glove.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And that pass attempt is deflected. The Indians have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and
scores! That one went off the defender and past the goaltender.
He is such a gifted playmaker. He's got eyes in the back of his head, and it's not just about the pass he makes, but it is so accurate, tape to tape, that it makes it easier for the shooter to execute.
The Raiders have certainly come out with some jump here early in this one. Lots of shots, and they have the lead. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Pasternak's got it on the offensive end. Big stop right there. Moves it to Hughes. A chance! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
The Indians have had a really poor start to the season, James. It can be really tough when you can't find your rhythm and no one can kind of put their finger on what the problem is. But it's about taking it one shift at a time, having your leadership, your coaching staff, finding a way to settle you in, and that's keeping it simple and trying to build on it shift by shift.
From the boards, he takes that pass. USA's at the line. Quick feed down low. And he slides it quickly to Russo. Rips it from the blue line. Came up with a nice save. Here's a shot. Stuffs him again. Gothenburg's got a hold of the puck now. Passes over to Hoverwalks. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. Here's a shot. Quick stop by Demko. Quick pass to Hughes. Look, breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Raiders lead it 1-0. USA's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Slides it over with pace to Brodin. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Raiders take over on possession. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. He scores! Brady Tkachuk! Big nasty makes it count.
At times, the game can be a game of ping pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
The Raiders continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Takes the feed. Hughes brings it in from center. USA's on the attack. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Gothenburg's got the puck against the half wall. USA's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Stone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Stopped by the goaltender. And does it again. My goodness, he kept that one out too.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Cutting to the slot. Fantastic save. Moves it to Russo. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Anderson's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and it continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
And he rings the post.
USA's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
Oh, a lights-out hit in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Puck scooped up by Felix. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Kucherov's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
The Raiders have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. Rips it way off target. Takes the puck at the point. Shot! Puck picked up by Panarin. Looking for space along the blue line. And that's stopped by Johansson. They're really clicking here in the offensive end. All sorts of pressure. USA's looking to break out. Gains the zone from the right. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
USA's won it. The Raiders played along the boards. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Does it again with the stop.
The Indians are getting taken to lunch here. They're going to have to find some mojo and some pushback if they want to get back in this game.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Cuts into the paint. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Johansson.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
USA's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. And he takes the feed. Works it across to McKinnon. Takes the pass in the corner. Quick pass to McKinnon. Feeds it down low. Centering pass. What a chance, but that goes off target, off a body in front. Gothenburg's got the puck in the defensive end. Directed over to Holmberg. Tries to feed it across. Moves the puck over to Anderson. Intercepted at center by Gensel. And that's broken up with a stick in front. That's a textbook save by Johansson. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. More than half the frame has been played here. USA's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. Puck grab by Russo. And he takes a shot. And that's nowhere near the net.
You go from having a great scoring chance to giving the other team their breakout pass here, James. You got to find a way to hit the net when you're there.
Hughes has it in the defensive end. And there it is, stopped by Johansson. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. USA's open things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Hughes wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. The centermen glide into position. Hughes wins it in the offensive zone. Unleashes a cannon. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
USA's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Hughes wins the draw at center. Handles the pass. Takes a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Into the offensive end now. Gothenburg's got it along the wall. And that one's turned aside. USA's got it across the line. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Slides it diagonally to Russo. All alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Poland's got the puck. USA's got the puck. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Hustle. Shot. Makes the save. Moves the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And a quick save on that one. USA's brought their A game here to the rink tonight. They lead it comfortably as we near the end of the first. McDavid's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Here's a chance. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Here in the late going of the frame, it's 4-0. This has been a one-sided affair right from the get-go. Knocked away. He's got a little jump. Stones him on the breakaway. Into the attacking end. And makes the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. USA's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. McDavid's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Shot! Big time stop there. Nilsson's lugging the puck. Now a quick pass to Klingberg. Puts it on net. Makes the save, but barely with that one. USA's got it into the offensive zone. And that goes off a player. Klingberg's got it along the boards. Shot! Denies him! Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. He looks deep to Panarin. Here's a blast from the boards. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. USA's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period. Matthews wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Matthews takes possession after that center ice face-off. Here's a shot. Big save just as time runs out. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed in Bitterbond at the display.
Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
USA's mindset needs to stay exactly the same as it was in the first period, James. They were intense, they were aggressive, they were hard on the puck, and they managed it. They managed the ozone possession time, and they executed, a reason why they have a healthy lead.
Here's a shot from the wall, and he shut the door on that last play. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. With possession along the wall. USA's got possession of the puck.
Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the shift, James, and now
He's got a step. Scores! The rookie's done it. He has his first goal.
I've been so impressed with this young man. I mean, he's got a lead skill set, and he finds the back of the net for his first of the NHL. There's going to be more to come, James. When the puck is on his stick, he's like a puppeteer, isn't he? He knows how to manipulate everyone on the ice, and while he's doing it, he's scanning. So he's making sure he knows where everyone is, and then he opens up the lane, the one that he wants, the one that he directed, because he directed that traffic, and he finds it. I mean, his tape-to-tape passing is incredible.
Cheryl, you coach a lot of young hockey players. As a coach, what goes through your mind seeing a young player like that get his first goal?
Well, you can see how excited the entire bench, including the coach, is for him, James, because you know the hard work and the sacrifice it is to get to this level, and then you get that first goal under your belt, the moment that you've dreamt of. Everyone is aware of how it feels, so you're transcending that. You're feeling it for him.
USA's got the puck along the boards. Here they come, breakaway. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Pulls it to the middle, and that's deflected off someone in front. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. USA's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Hughes wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Big-time stop. Handles the puck at the point. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Indians have it now. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Quick feed to Hughes. Denies him with the pad. Oh, wow, another great stop.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Poland's got it in the defensive end. He got all of that one. USA's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Hughes grabs the puck inside his own territory. USA's got it in their own zone. Along the wall! Denies him with the save! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. USA's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Matthews won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Makes the save! Moves the puck into the attacking area. Picked up along the boards by Kucherov. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Nilsson stick handling in his own zone. Great feed from the left side. The Indians take it along the wall. USA's got a hold of the puck now. Handles the pass at center.
Kucherov.
Big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Gothenburg's got it in their own zone. The Raiders have it now. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Gains the zone along the right wall. Here's a chance. Glove save, and the play continues. Takes the feed from his own end. That's gloved by Demko.
Shooters work so hard in practice getting the wrister off fast and hard, James. And this goaltender, he gets across quick and makes the stop.
Can't get a hold of that pass. How about this? 3-on-1. And here's the pass to Kucherov. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Takes the feed. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. USA's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Heischer's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. And now it's grabbed by Hischer. Johansson's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Felix is taking the puck behind the net. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Oh, great save right there on the play. Taken by Pasternak. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And it's in the net. That's a goal. They're going to count that one.
Well, he's going to get an A for effort on this goal, James. No question about it. He retrieves, his nose is in on it, and then he has a knack for the net to finish it off.
USA's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
Well, it really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly...
Scores! Deuces Wild, that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Well, with pinpoint accuracy, he recognizes that hockey is a game of inches, and he just whistles this one at the top part of the net, James. Just love this shot.
USA's been on a roll all night long, and they continue continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Pass to Pasternak. Great stick work with the steal. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Cross ice pass to Kruger. Right up the gut, here they go. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Oh, and a busted twig on the play.
Well, how frustrating is that, James? You get yourself to a great position, and then it snaps in half.
Gothenburg's got the puck here in the open ice. From the neutral zone now. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Denied by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Denies the shooter on that play. The Indians cross the line and gain the zone. USA's got possession while undermanned. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, scores! Go Shorty! It's a short-handed one at that!
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it. Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Here they come on the attack. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Brodin.
He's already got 2 goals. Another one would be fantastic.
Scores! Clickety-click. There's the hat trick. His first of the season.
Wow, the puck's finding him. He's on it. He's in it. He's all around it. And he's finishing it, James. That's a great night for him. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier. And they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage. And they capitalized and executed with it.
The Raiders have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible, and the score is a result.
All alone! Scores! What a finish in all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. USA's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And he shuts the door on that. Gothenburg's got a hold of it against the wall. There's back-to-back saves.
Whoa! He sure has been feeling it out there. The puck's been on his stick, and he's just filling the net. And the crowd, they certainly don't like it. They're frustrated with their team. You can play aggressive, but you got to walk the edge. This is an undisciplined penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
An opportunity to right the ship here on the power play after giving up that shorty earlier.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Felix is back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. And he stops that with the blocker. Siegenthaler's going to play it near the point. Oh, and it's another save on the play. He gets that one, too.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
The Indians move the puck in the defensive zone. Good hit on the play. The Raiders get a hold of the puck in the open ice. With the stop. Halbawatz works the puck in his own zone. Back at the point, they set it up. Skates to the crease. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? USA's going on the attack as they gain the zone. With the stop. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Off the draw, they take possession. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Quick shot! Big time stop! The Raiders get a hold of the puck, undermanned. On the attack along the boards. And that one's stopped. The Raiders working around near the back end. And there's the save. Here's a blast! And he makes that save as well. He got all of that hit. Gothenburg's got the puck against the boards. And a good solid hit on that play. Here he is in close. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Another face-off looming here on this power play.
Stones almost ready to get back on the ice.
And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Denies him again!
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
USA's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. The Raiders win the draw. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. USA's working around along the line. Oh, and another quick stop.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Big time hit. Oh, he stepped up there.
Well, finally, someone does something, James. It's like they've been standing around watching the game in quicksand. Finally, someone does something. He sends a clear message. Hey, I'm coming at you.
USA's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Nowhere for that shot to go through. Along the half wall with the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Puck moved over to Kucherov. Here they come on the rush. Gothenburg's got the puck in their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Monstrous hit on his part of the corner. USA's on the attack. He's got a step. Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot. He sees an opening, and he takes it.
The Raiders are laying this smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
USA's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Hughes wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. A shot! Oh, what a great glove save on the play! Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. USA's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves it to Tkachuk. Takes a shot, and he turned that one aside. Loses. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
With the puck under siege. Can he get out of the zone here? And now it's grabbed by Holberg. Gothenburg's got a hold of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Indians carried along the wall. USA's gained possession along the boards. Looking to set up offensively. Johansson's got the puck in his own zone. And they keep the pressure on. Explores his options behind the net. And he takes the pass. Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Too many bodies in the way. Unloads one. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Dishes it to Brodin. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Brodin's got it behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Johansson. Takes a shot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Fires it. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
If you'd like to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next charity event.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Indians have had a ton of grade A scoring chances. They just haven't been able to solve the goaltender. They can't get frustrated. I really like their play. They just got to stick with the game plan and continue to attack the net.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
The Indians will play it from the defensive zone. Gothenburg's through center and now in the offensive end. And he loses control of the puck.
Dreisaitl's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he
scores!
So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it beats him clean.
USA's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
There's a shot! Denies him on the play! Puck scooped up by Russo. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Indians will play it in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Feeds it to Hughes. Steps into the offensive end. From the half wall, a chance! And he makes the easy save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. USA's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Hammers it on net. Stops him cold. And he slides it quickly to Hughes. What a steal in his own end. And that puck leaves the zone. And he takes the feed. Denies him in front.
When a goaltender reads the play quickly, James, and they anticipate, they get to position quicker. When they get to position quicker, they get square to the shooter. That's exactly what he does here as he turns the wrister aside.
USA's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Man, he just exudes confidence on this shot. It's like he knows it's going to make its way through the net with all that traffic in front. But it's all about opening up your own lane and then waiting for that screen to take away the eyes of the goaltender.
USA's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Indians take it across the blue line. Cuts to the paint. Scores! And they finally get one.
They break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting a goal.
Gothenburg's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Does a great job with some
breakaway. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the back, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. I just love the way he's dangling in tight spaces here, James. He knows how to create space for himself and just enough to get to the goaltender and finish it off.
USA's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
And that caroms off a body in the lane. Gothenburg's got the puck along the wall. The Indians played along the wing. The Raiders look to start the transition game. Slides it up to Matthews. Moves into the slot. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. USA's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Kruger's won the draw inside his own end. Anderson's taking it from his own end. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Matthews. Oh, a clutch save! Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick pass to McKinnon. Grabs control of it at the point. Takes a shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Great. He might have a step here. Oh, he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
1-on-1 with the goalie. Oh, and that's shut down on the penalty shot.
Yeah, and he shuts it down. And what I like about this is the confidence and aggressive nature of his positioning. He challenges the top of his crease and tracks that puck perfectly.
Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Lets it go. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Passes on over to Hochberg. We got a whistle offside to call. USA's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Heischer's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. They go on the attack through center. From the point, just gets enough to keep it out.
I'm not sure how he saw this puck, James. I mean, he screened, there's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
Here he comes in on a breakaway. Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. USA's looking to break out. Rips it from the blue line. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Takes the pass. Gothenburg's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Klingberg. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Raiders are across the line and into the offensive end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it.
Hughes has that shot mentality. He's got 2 goals in the game. You know he's going to take it anytime he gets it. He's looking for the Hattie.
Here's a shot. Scores! And 3 is the magic number as he picks up the hat trick.
The hat trick for the first one this season, James. And they say that when the puck comes to you, it isn't just luck. He's all around it. And then you got to do something with it. And he buries it 3 times.
USA's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. The Raiders get a hold of the puck off the draw. Receives the pass. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Drives to the crease. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Karlstad's rolling in next on this home stretch, and the fans will be jumping for this one. Always a great contest when these two teams meet up. We're going to be there. I know Pounder's amped up for this one. We will see you then. Hopefully you'll join us. USA's won the draw. Here's a rip. Oh, what a save on the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Scores! Far down. USA's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
The Raiders win possession here in the open ice. Shot! Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. McKinnon's along the line, carrying the puck. Scores! And he hits the hat trick and let those hats fly.
Let him fly. First time this season, James. He gets the trio in all different ways. Pretty unbelievable to fill the net 3 times. We see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
Quick feed to Kucherov. Fires it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Felix is going to play it against the half wall, and that slides right out to center ice. Puck picked up by McKinnon. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Puts it on net and makes the save. Gothenburg's got the puck in the defensive end. The Indians move to the offensive zone. USA's got the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shuts the door with a great save. Hammers a shot. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. There's another stop. Scores! He's on the board.
And this is nothing new for him. His 20th goal of the season, James. Man, he's got an unbelievable ability to disguise his shot. Absolutely incredible.
20 already. The Raiders are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Howard takes the puck. Gothenburg's gained the line and into the zone. USA's got control of it now from their own end. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
USA's coaches will be happy with this game so far, James. They're generating a lot of shots. They're in the lead.
Scores! Intertwines a hat trick.
I think that means 1, 2, 3, doesn't it, James?
You know.
He fills the net multiple times because he's in and around it. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing can go wrong. Tonight's his. You got to be aware when he's on the ice, you know that he's going to barrel down on you and he's going to hit you. Separate body from puck, and that's exactly what he does there. And then, of course, retrieval ensues, and they're able to put it away.
The Raiders win the faceoff at center. Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Carries the puck up through center. Great poke check on the reach. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Shot! And not much on that one. Scores! Looking like me grabbing leftovers all over that rebound, and they put it home.
Well, this is a really impressive shot, James. I mean, I'm looking at this going, man, I don't know if any goaltender would have stopped this. The way he was able to move his feet, corral that puck quickly with that quick release, the snap of the wrist to be able to put it by the Tendy.
Drives it to the right. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
USA's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so. And you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Slides the puck over. USA's ready to go on the attack. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the bump. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. All right, well, we got a breather in action. Let's check in with our own Carlin Bay at ringside.
McDavid's a great player when he gets engaged, and he has been that tonight with the offensive side of his game. I've been impressed with his performance.
Steps into it, turns him away, and the keeper's going to play it. Handles the puck. The Indians take it across the line. The Raiders gain possession along the wall. Slides the puck ahead to Hughes. All alone! Makes a scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp!
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it. What a counterattack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
USA's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Feeds the puck across to Heischer. USA's got possession here in the offensive zone, and he denied him there. Solid check to slow him down. And that's off target as it hits a body. That goes off a twig. Picked up along the wall by Hischier. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Here's a shot. And he snags that one with the glove.
Demko's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
USA's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Matthews wins the draw at center. From along the wall, a shot! Denies him, he got all of it! There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, the penalty killers are going to head out onto the ice to kill this one off, James, but this is more of a formality. They have to get out there because this game, it's all theirs.
Denies him on a slapper! USA's going to be able to kill a few... Here we go! Breakaway! Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
USA's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Demko's made his way quickly to the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price.
The Raiders haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Hischier's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Moves close to the point. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Temperature's boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well, and when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his dung. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming faceoff. Puck grab by Felix. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Moves the puck to Hobowatz. Gaining momentum up along the side. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
USA's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Quick shot! And he hangs on just as time runs out. And that'll do it tonight. Tkachuk's night is one he won't soon forget, and a reminder to the league that when he is on, he's as dangerous as it gets offensively.
He's dangerous, and he put on a show, didn't he? Multiple goals, and I think that the mantra, the game plan for him would have been get him the puck.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Peace.